Hello. We'll give everybody a chance to get in here. Come on in, everybody. Had to, Camille, by special request, she wanted my Crazy Train from Ozzy to start it out, so here it is, Crazy Train to start it out. All right, but I don't want to listen to that, so we're just gonna switch on over to the next one because I can't even with that right now. So let's go to the other one that everybody always loves. No, next one. There we go. No. There we go. Let's see if this one will play, because this is the one I actually like. Anyway, so all right, this is the one everybody likes. It's the Train, Quad City DJs, and I'm old, so I remember when this was. Hello, everybody. It's the caboose for the 1 year Pass the Polish Scope Train. I have my coffee because I'm Nails Over Coffee. I've been doing Nails Over Coffee since November of 2015. So I will entertain you guys with my story here in a minute. We'll let everybody get joined in for the caboose. And then I'll turn this down and I'll tell you my story. Because 20 years is quite a story. Make sure that you are swiping to share with your followers, tapping to give me some hearts. That lets me know y'all are listening. Come on, it wouldn't be this if I didn't do a little, lip sync for you guys. All right, so we'll go ahead and turn that down a little bit so it's not distracting. Time for memory jokes, right? Oh my God, you have no idea. All right, so my nail tech story is crazy. And so for anybody who's kind of struggling with where they are in the nail industry, let me tell you, been there. So you know that meme that's got like the arrow that says what I planned, and then it's got the real arrow that says what actually happened? Yeah, that's totally it. So I'm gonna put my coffee down. So I am a nail biter, and I like to say that I'm a recovering nail biter, which means I will always be a nail biter. So I started getting my nails done when I was 14, which was a way to stop biting my nails. So here's the thing. I never did my own nails, which makes me unusual for nail techs, because a lot of nail techs started being passionate and doing their own nails, and then they got into it. Well, I never had that. I didn't do my nails because I was a nail biter, much to my Nana's chagrin. And so when I was 14, I started babysitting to make money so I could go get my nails done in the salon. And I didn't go to a discount salon. We didn't have a whole lot of those back then, in 1980, whatever that was. Oh God. And so, I guess it was the 80s, 1986. And so I started getting my nails done when I was 14, and I had my nails done all the time. I got my nails done every 2 weeks, acrylic, just like clockwork. And so when I was 20, I found my way to a nail tech who I really connected with. And I was her client for a long time. And so I was a retail manager, and I was 22 or so, 23. I guess I was 22. And I started doing other people's nails, but I still went and got my nails done. And so finally, my nail tech, who kept bugging me saying, you should go to school and be a nail tech. And finally, and I was in a retail manager job. I was doing fine. I was like, why would I do that? And she said, because you're the only person I've ever met who's as picky as I am, and I think you'd be good at it. So I decided to go to nail school because it was going to be my job that would be flexible till I went to college and finished my college degree and got a real job. That was totally going to be my, I was just going to do it until I got a real job. And so for the first year, I was a nail tech. So after I got out of nail school, and I was lucky, I had a great nail education. After I got out of nail school, I started in her salon, the salon that I had been a client of for a long time. I started straight out of school as a booth renter, and I did nails 3 days a week, and I worked as an assistant manager at the Gap 3 days a week. And so I did that for a year until finally I was turning away clients for my nail business because I had to work at my other job. So I quit my job in retail and I started doing nails full time. And well, as we can see, that was sort of the way, like, the nail bug bit, and that's just the way it was. So not long after I became a nail tech for full time, which was January of '98. I've been a nail tech for 20 years this year, so professionally licensed. I got licensed in January of '97, and so January of 2017 was my 20 years. And so the nail bug bit, and I did that full time. Oh, and then so I quit the Gap in January of '98, and then in the spring of '98, I got asked to become a school division educator for Tammy Taylor Nails, which was super flattering. And so I was a brand educator, a company educator as we were called. Let's see, how long before I got real good, or did I always have a talent for it? I definitely did not have a talent for it. My first full set took me a whole school day, 9 hours. And they were awful. They were horrible. They were awful. And they all fell off the next day. And my best friend, Mel, was my model for that. And she was unbearable. Like the nightmare client from hell the whole time she was in my chair. She was like, oh my God, thank God, we got somebody watching my kid and I'm not having to pay for this babysitting because damn. And I'm like, shut up. Oh my God, you're not helping. And she was like, damn, are we going to take a break for lunch at some time? Because this is taking forever. I'm like, shut up, not helping. And they were ugly and they were chunky and they all fell off the next day. So it was definitely not a natural talent. But by the time I got out of nail school, I could do a full set in about an hour and 15 minutes because I had a great teacher and I had a great school. And so I was really lucky about that. And so, yeah, I went straight into a booth, and my booth rent back then was $350 a month, which in 1990 whatever was really bad. That was a lot of money. My full sets were only $35. So do the math, right? So it was hard, but so I started being an educator for Tammy Taylor Nails, and that definitely upped my nail game because it forced me to get really good at one demo nail. That when I was going in to teach a class and teach the system, I was doing one demo nail. And once you learn how to do one perfect nail, translating that to 10 perfect nails in a timely manner is way, 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 way easier. So I was an educator for Tammy Taylor Nails. I opened my own salon in 1998 also. And I educated for Tammy Taylor Nails until 2000. So that was cool. That was a lot of exposure, and I did a lot of cool things, and I got to work really closely with my mentor in Tammy. And so that was super cool. And so I had my salon until 2005. I had booth renters and everything, and it was fine, but it's hard. Owning a salon with booth renters or employees or whatever is hard. And so one of my booth renters who decided in 2005 that her and another one of my booth renters wanted to open a full service salon. And so I actually closed my salon and went to go work in her salon as a booth renter. And so that was cool. And I did that, and then just life happened. And so I ended up bouncing around a lot for quite a while. And renting from different places. And I was so lucky my clients followed me everywhere I went, which was awesome. Lost a few along the way that I kind of wanted to lose, so that worked out. And then in 2008, I opened my own salon again, and I had some renters, and that was cool. But I was commuting in 2009. I moved about 40 minutes away where I'm at now in Tacoma. And so I commuted back to there till my lease was up. And then in 2011, my lease was up and I closed my salon, and I was actually going to quit doing nails. I was going to quit. But since I was moving out to Tacoma, I knew I didn't want to open a salon and start all over again. I'd been doing nails for a long time. So I sent off a resume to a salon and spa chain we have here in Washington. It's a big salon and spa chain. There's 10 locations now. And so I sent off a resume to them, and I got a response in 9 minutes. And so I went and auditioned for them, and I went through their advanced training. And so in 2011, I started working for the salon and spa as an employee. And it was great because it allowed me to go back to college and finish my college degree. I left there in 2013 when I started my junior year of college. And then I was mobile for that couple of years till I graduated. And then I bounced around again from salons, having a really hard time. I'm a mostly acrylic tech, or I was. And so the smell thing was bad. So I moved around a lot, and it's been up and down and in and out and trying to find a space, and it didn't work out, and stupid landlords and blah, 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 blah. And so finally, just now, I moved into a Sola Salon studio space, and they don't care about my smell because it's all people in the beauty industry, and so it's been amazing. And so what I started in 2015 was the University of Nails. Shameless plug, universityofnails.com, which is a membership site for nail techs for $10 a month with videos on teaching you the business part of how to run your business. And now this month I'm going to start adding basic service tutorial videos, because I think that that's what's really, I've discovered that that's what's really missing in our industry. People aren't getting a lot of education in the basics in school. And so I'm going to start doing some basics tutorials. I've, I want to eventually get to a point that I'm educating. I'm working on starting a blog, which is the Nail Rogue. And I want to do blogging, and I want to write a book, and I want to teach classes. And I do, of course, do Nails Over Coffee Mondays at 1 right here on Periscope at Nails Over Coffee. And then, I'm looking for another time slot. I think this week on Thursday, I'm going to start doing 6 p.m., which is right before Nail Talk Radio at 7 p.m. And I'm in the Pacific time zone in the United States. So adjust accordingly for wherever you are. That will be the second broadcast of the week for Nails Over Coffee. If you want to watch all the old Nails Over Coffee, there's like 350 episodes uploaded on YouTube at youtube.com/nailsovercoffee archive. There's a Nails Over Coffee Facebook page. University of Nails has a Facebook page. And my salon is nailstoestans.com is my salon webpage. Yes, Nail Talk Radio is Athana's show with Braden and let's see, Ellen, Torsha, and oh my gosh, there's a whole bunch of people. They're the Nail Talk Radio crew. And Athena has been doing it for like 5 years. So you can actually just go to nailtalkradio.com and you can get all the information there, or you can go to Nail Talk Radio search it on Facebook, and that has all the information there as well. And so education is my big thing. I've heard a lot of you guys talk about competitions and all of the educators, brand ambassadors, all that kind of stuff. And to each their own. I've always been a salon tech. I don't do competitions because competitions don't make me any money. And I know that for some people, they hone your skills and stuff, and that's awesome. But I would rather spend my time doing things that make me money. And so I don't do competitions. I don't do nail art competitions. 2 or 3 or 4 hours that I spend on a piece for a competition is 2 or 3 or 4 hours that I could spend making money on clients in the salon. And so that's how I make a living doing nails. So this summer I'm going to, they do get your name known, Gemma, and that is true, but the only people who I really care if they know my name are the people who are going to come into the salon and see me. So is there anyone who specializes in natural nails? There's lots of people who specialize in natural nails. I've seen Nellie pop up in here. We've had Cherie talk to earlier about doing natural nails. Oh my gosh, there's so many people who specialize in natural nail services now. So if that's what you want to do, go do it. So yeah, Melissa does too. So you guys, there's a way, no matter what it is you want to do with your nail business, there is a way to make it work if you follow the right business strategy. I now have a bachelor's degree in marketing from the University of Washington, and I also have a minor in applied computing. So I know just enough about the internet to be dangerous, but I still have to ask people. I have a dog going psycho behind me, which is hilarious. So there is whatever you want to do, there's a way to do it. So that is my nail story. Whew, that was long. Ruby's in the background here running around like a crazy dog. You want to come here? Come here, Ruby girl. You want to say hi to everybody? There she is. There's Ruby. Say hi, Ruby. Oh, I'm getting kissed attacked. So there's Ruby. Ruby, say hi to the people. Say hi to the people. All right. So I'm going to put Ruby down, and we're going to wrap up this Pass the Polish 12 scope train. Thank you for following all of us along. You can, I know, yuck. You can go back and watch all the replays of everybody. You can start with Camille at Brass Tacks Nails. She was the first and the host. She kicked off the train, and then she will let you know in person how to go. And definitely go check out University of Nails. There's new exciting stuff coming up this month. And but I'm still always first in nail tech. Nobody can buy my loyalty. I don't accept sponsor money. I'm all about the nail techs, and that's my thing. So, all right. To those who asked about demo, yes, sometimes the train is all demos. That's true. So there's a different topic every month. We do a different train every month. If you want to know what's going on, you can search Pass the Polish on Facebook or on Instagram or on Twitter. You can search the hashtag Pass the Polish, and you'll be able to see if there's been any things. And so Camille with Brass Tacks Nails just threw up some emojis. So if you want to tap that and follow her, then you can go back and watch the beginning of the train and watch all the way through. So we're going to be happy and sign off here. So everybody, there's another, fireworks for 1 year. So that's Pass the Polish scope train 1 year. So next month will be Pass the Polish number 13. And so yay for us. Been doing this for a long time. Thank you for inviting me, Melissa, for the very first one a whole year ago. I think I've only missed one, maybe 2. So we will see you next month. So go check out Pass the Polish. Check out University of Nails. And watch Nails Over Coffee on Periscope. Thanks, guys. My parade wave. Elbow, elbow, wrist, wrist, wrist. Elbow, elbow, wrist, wrist, wrist. Bye, guys.